Hi, welcome to my first vlog.
I'm coming down and keep holding me down. Yeah.
So, ever since 2025 started, I've always wanted to start vlogging, but I actually have filmed a couple of stuff in the beginning of 2025. However, I wasn't really happy with the outputs, with the clips that I filmed, because back then I was using an old Android phone as my camera. But a couple of months ago, I was able to get a new phone with a better camera, with a lot more decent camera. So basically, for this vlog, I'm just gonna share a couple of stuff that I have been doing for the first half of 2025. So in the beginning of January, I got a new job as a senior multimedia artist in a global entertainment and media company. It's a really huge company, which I had no idea back then. I had no idea what it was before until I got in. But yeah, I don't know if I can share a lot of stuff about the company, so for now, I'm gonna keep it private. I was also able to come back to the gym. I took a break from a lot of physical activities because I got into an accident, like a motorcycle accident. And I wasn't really in serious injuries, I wasn't really like critical or anything, but a skin on my knee was torn. So it was really hard for me to like walk and run or even going up and down the stairs. So I had to take a break from a lot of the sports that I do. And also one of the sports that I went back to was bouldering. I had my first bouldering experience in October 2023. And naging consistent lang ako in going to the bouldering gym starting January 2024 or February 2024 until July of 2024. But you know, when you get into a new sport or into a new hobby or into a new environment, sometimes there's a certain feeling of insecurity, or sometimes I feel intimidated in the environment, especially if I see the people around me are doing so good at it. You know, seeing the pros kind of like intimidate you, but like not on purpose. I think, you know, not on purpose, because you know, going to the bouldering gym, I feel like the people are actually nice. You know, the community is actually nice, but sometimes I can't really just avoid the feeling where I get to feel insecure or intimidated in the environment. Especially when, you know, when you're doing a project and people would just watch you climb. And I think that's one of the things that kind of like gives me anxiety going to the gym. And hopefully this time tuloy-tuloy na ulit, and you know, hopefully also I can overcome the insecurity, the intimidation that are all just in my thoughts, because no one is actually real, no one's actually in the gym. It's just that it's just all my internal issues. It's just all in me, you know, it's just all in my head. But yeah, I hope it's something that I can overcome eventually. Wait lang. I was able to attend AndFriends Fest. It's actually a 2-day fest with some conferences, conventions, expos, and they have a music fest in the evening for 2 days. I was able to see Elenio, Baby No Money, Ilan Garcia, and Zed. I've been a big fan of Zed. I love Zed's music, from Clarity, Starving, his remixes. It's so nice to actually watch him perform or DJ live. Attending the fest, it was something that I really needed since I was going through something very personal. It was such a hard time for me, and attending the fest was a realization for me that there's more to life than what we are being sheltered in. And sometimes you just have to go out there and experience new stuff, meet new people, meet new friends. There's nothing really wrong with, partying or enjoying the nights, and have a drink or whatever. So yeah. As you can see in my background, I am in an almost empty room, which I will be moving into in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, or sooner, hopefully. This is an old existing room in our house, but currently kasi, the room that I'm using, it's smaller than this one. And this one is almost as twice as big as my current room. So here, I have a mini kitchen, I have my own refrigerator, I have my own toilet and shower. And yeah, probably in the next couple of vlogs, I will show my progress in the room makeover and moving in. Just a few weeks ago, I started repainting it. Started repainting the walls because previously it was pink. And I didn't really like the color kasi mukhang impyerno. Pero now mukhang langit. Like, I'm probably gonna add more colors here, especially a lot more earth colors or neutral colors, more browns, and probably a little bit more blacks as well. Ito pa lang yung stuff that I was able to bring into this room. Like, those are my books and some K-pop albums and some Funko Pops and the boxes of my Heroes, but my Heroes are still in my current room. So, yeah. So far, the hardest part in my moving in progress was opening the buckets of paint. It took me so much time and so much strength for me to be able to open the buckets. Like, it was so tight. It was so tight. Like, atake yung mga buckets. Like, sobrang sikip. Man.
I'm gonna be turning, keep holding me down. 수면이 더 비추는 이 세상을 봐. No. You can never know that. 너도 알잖아. 하늘은 언제나 열려있지 왜 올려다보질 못해. 앞에만 보게 하늘은 언제나 너의 등 뒤에. 그를 덮은 검은 거울애들이 알아오래요. 마치 물을 삼킨 듯 답답한 속감정은 나를 대변하는 듯 작은 출렁임에도 어쩔 줄은 몰라 해요. 결의 모습 한편에 여사가 차단돼서 얼른 검은 곰팡이가 피어나요. 필수까지 뿌린 대로 걷어내어지는 마주와 결을 그거 내려봐라. 결을 왜 건너 잘 켜라. 슬픈 꽃이 껴 가까이 킥이 나를 대변해. 내 모습 소환해 듯한 감정은 불을 뿌리면서 감각성에 꽃이 담은 마음만은 검은 그릇 사이로 yeah 빛을 뻗는 고리들 No, 그날의 수많은 포인트 Yeah 너를 스틸러 비추지 널 No, 나의 감각이 또더 진지 않게 나가 돌아 이겨 나눠줘 그래도 하루도 하루가 운동지 난 겨울도 내 옆에 Up and down 내 기분은 언제나 뭔가 난 노래 이젠 그만해야지 가고 똑같은 나도 오네 이겨내야지 all day 이겨내야지 all day 사람 사는 거 다 똑같은 거 빌려지 그래 검은 그리 사이로 Yeah 빛을 뿜는 고리들 No 그 안에 수많은 봄들 Yeah 별을 스테라 비추지 널 No 구름이 바다와 같아 깊은 더 구름이 흐릿해진 시야 사이로 비춘 불 빛에 묽게 물들어 no Spread out 널만 전부 내요 Spread out 널만 뱉어 내요 세상 간에 너를 너 세상 간에 너를 검은 사이로 Yeah 빛을 뿜는 고리들 No 그 안에 수많은 봄들 Yeah
Before I end the vlog, I kind of just wanna thank you all for reaching this far, for watching all the way through, and I really wanna do more of this. Like I really wanna move forward with this. So I hope to be in the next few vlogs to be a lot more consistent, to be able to improve when it comes to filming and editing and speaking. Look a lot more confident and natural in front of the camera since I'm not really used to this yet. But yeah, thank you so much for reaching this far. So I hope you guys share this and like and subscribe and follow me on my other social media or whatever. Bye.